Come and check out this fabric haul from G Street Fabrics and a little bit from Joann's. Hi YouTube, I'm Crystal of Crystalsewsandstuff.com. Welcome back to the channel where I share sewing pattern reviews, sewing tips and techniques, and other fun related content. So today I have for you a fun fabric haul. So I got a chance to go out fabric shopping with my good friend Leah. She goes by Sew Hemmed Up on Instagram, and we've known each other in real life for years because we met in sewing class. And I'll leave a link to the video where Leah and I did the Sew Twinning Challenge about 2 years ago, and so I'll leave a link to that below. Been chatting and everything and decided that we really need to get out and go fabric shopping because you know with everything being closed with the pandemic and everything, we haven't been able to see each other in quite a while, and so we had set a date to go ahead and go fabric shopping. So we went last weekend to G Street Fabric. So even though we both live in the area, I had never been there before and she had only been there once, and so we decided to go ahead and check out G Street Fabrics, and they were having a fun 25% off sale over that weekend, and so we got a chance to go ahead and pick up some beautiful fabrics. And I also have a few fabrics from Joann's that I'll share with you too at the end of the haul. But most of the fabrics are from G Street Fabrics in Rockville, Maryland. But they do have a really good online website for you to go ahead and check out, where they sell a lot of their fabrics that they sell in store online as well. And I'll leave a link to that so you can go ahead and check it out below. So now let's go ahead and get into the haul. So the cool thing about G Street Fabrics is that they just have a large variety of fabrics. So it's kind of similar to the Garment District in New York, where they just have a lot of different fabrics, but it's still organized by different fabric types like they have at Joann. So it's a nice cross between Joann Fabrics, where they have, you know, everything labeled by fabric type and everything, and then in New York, because they have a lot more options for fabrics like they do in New York City. But in New York, a lot of the fabric stores have things kind of on bolts, and so it's kind of hard to tell without having to grab somebody what's what, unless you know your fabric. So anyway, I did love all of their selection. So when you first come in the store, they have a lot of notions and buttons and elastics and novelty ribbons, and just a lot of cool notions that you just don't find at Joann's. And I really liked all of the options and versatility that they had. They even had a little button section like they do in a lot of the fabric stores and notion stores in New York. So I really liked that. And then when you, after you pass the little notion section, they had a room with fabric remnants for $2.97 a yard. So we went in there first. So let me show you what I picked up in the remnants area. So the first thing I picked up was this gorgeous, it's like an animal print knit, and it has a nice stretch. So it's like a sweater knit. And so I just love this print. It's just beautiful. It's a very textured knit. I love all the striations in it. So it's an animal print with great texture to it. And I do want to make a sweater or a sweatshirt with this. I haven't decided on a pattern for this, but I did have a sweatshirt that I picked up from Kohl's like years ago. Maybe it has to be at least 7-8 years ago. And it was one of the Jennifer Lopez designs that she had at Kohl's. And it's pretty much this exact same fabric, and so I'll probably make a sweatshirt or something like that, just so I could kind of replicate that sweatshirt, because it's old and it shrank and it got a hole in it. So I picked this up just because it reminded me of that sweatshirt I just wore down to the ground from Kohl's. It was the J-Lo sweatshirt. So I definitely want to make something cute with this. And then the second thing that I picked up from the $2.97 remnant area was this really beautiful kind of a spring green, or I guess like chartreuse, maybe not quite chartreuse, but I guess this would be chartreuse green. I think this is a crepe. It's not really labeled when you're in that little $2.97 bin, but this is the $2.97, and I picked up 2 yards of this fabric, and it's a wide fabric, so like 58 inches or so. of fabric, and I just love this color, so I had to pick it up. And so I got 2 yards of this, and it's beautiful. And one of the patterns that when I go fabric shopping, especially somewhere unique, I like to take pictures of the pattern and put it on my phone so I can kind of have an idea of a couple things that I want to make. And so one of the patterns that I want to make something for is this Simplicity 9151 jumpsuit. And the jumpsuit for my size calls for 2 5/8 yards. So I wouldn't be able to probably make the longer jumpsuit, but I have enough to make the shorter romper from this pattern. So I think that would be really cute. Well, the shorter romper's over here. So it would be really cute as the shorts romper. So I might make that with this green fabric, but I'm not sure. But the next fabric is another contender for that jumpsuit, and that is this really pretty kind of modal crepe. And this wasn't in the $2.97. It was in the regular price fabric area, and this was about $8 a yard with the 25% discount. And it is a really fiery orange color. I just love this color, and this doesn't have a lot of stretch, but it has a tiny bit of stretch, and so it's a really beautiful crepe. But I only have 1.25 yards, like a little over 1.25 yards of this fabric. It was the last little bit left because Leah was looking at this fabric. She found it, and but it wasn't enough of what she wanted to make. And so I said, no. I said, if you don't want to get it, I'll get it. I'll make a top or something with it because I just love the color of this fabric. It's just a really beautiful fiery orange, bright orange fabric, and I just think it is so pretty, and I like the way oranges look on me, so I love this shade of orange. This is a very unique shade of orange. And then all the rest of the fabrics that I picked up from G Street Fabrics were in the rayon challis section. They had a really nice selection of rayon challis, and so I picked up a few of those, so let me show you those now. So the first two are black and white challis fabric. So I have one with black with white dots on it, and I picked up 2 yards of this, and it's so pretty and nice and flowy. And then I picked up a contrast of white with black dots. So I want to make some kind of, something. I'm thinking a top or a dress. I haven't decided that uses both of these fabrics together, because I think that would be so fire if I could figure out a way to make these two fabrics work in one garment. So, and they are the exact same thing but just the opposite. And so I love these, and these were about $8 a yard with the sale. And then the next thing I picked up was to go with this Mimi G 9224 pattern, and I just love this pattern, and I like this contrast look of view B for this Mimi G pattern. And so the fabrics that I picked up to go with that pattern are this beautiful, big beautiful floral print. It has like a fuchsia background, and then pink and lavender flowers, and just big florals all throughout of it. And I picked up 2.5 yards of this fabric, and then to go with it, just this beautiful kind of berry color to go with this. So what I was thinking is to make the main fabric this berry color, and then make that contrast stripe along the front in this floral print. Or do you think I should do it the opposite way? Anyway, let me know in the comments which way you think would be cuter for these two fabrics together. So that's what I was thinking for when I picked up these fabrics, because this is one of the patterns I had put on my phone to go ahead and pick up something to go with this pattern. So I really like these two together. But let me know which one you think would be cuter, if I did the pink with the floral stripe, or if I should do the floral and then with a pink stripe. So anyway, I haven't decided on that, but I think it would look probably cute either way. But let me know in the comment section what you think about that. And I also picked up 2 more rayon challis fabrics to make this letter load dress, and it has this cute split up the front, and it's a nice cute maxi dress with a really cute split up the front. And so I wanted to make something with 2 different colors again for this one, because it has some nice stripes going across it in the front and then ties. So I wanted to do some contrast stripes over the stomach area, and then also for the necktie. So I wanted to pick up something for that. So what I decided to pick up for the main fabric is beautiful floral rayon challis, and it is just so dynamic. I love how these flowers kind of look 3D to me, and they're very tropical, and the blues are very blue against the black background, and the greens really stand out. And I just love how the flowers pop against this dark background. And so I picked up, I think, 2.5 yards of this as well. It's just gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. And as a contrast, I picked up this beautiful super blue fabric. I think this is a cobalt blue, and I just love how dynamic it is. So I picked up 2.5 yards of this fabric because I know I want to make something else with whatever's left over from this fabric, and I just think this is such a beautiful shade of blue, and it's nice and flowy. And so that is what I picked up. So everything I picked up, I had in mind something lightweight and flowy to make. So the only pattern that I still had in mind when I went down to G Street Fabrics, I didn't really find the exact fabric for, was this Cynthia Rowley 9141. And this is a cute tiered dress. And so I hadn't decided if I wanted to do the top or the top or the dress with it, but I really didn't see anything I was for sure gonna make. But if I have enough, I could probably use what's left over to make the top version from this after I make the maxi dress. I think those are all gonna look so cute sewn up, and I'll leave a link to G Street Fabrics so you can go ahead and check out their website, so you can go ahead and take a look at everything that they have. They do have an email list where they tell you about different sales that they have coming up, because while I was down there, I went on ahead and signed up for the email list, and I've gotten some coupon deals and notices already, and so you can go ahead and check them out. And it's a really great store. If you're in the area, I really highly suggest you go ahead and check them out. They had some gorgeous fabrics, and everyone there was really nice. The staff was very nice and helpful. So I think you would enjoy your shopping experience at G Street Fabrics. And they even had a gorgeous, gorgeous section of home deck kind of fabrics for you to go ahead and redecorate your house. Also have classes, and they sell sewing machines. So it's a really great store if you're in the area for you to go ahead and check out. So the last 2 fabrics I have picked up a while ago from Joann's, and I saw these on sale. So the first one I got, and I think I had just a 25% off coupon, or 20% off coupon. This beautiful tie-dye knit. I believe this is a double knit. And I picked this up because I was thinking about using this fabric for the Love Notion Sunday rompers that I did with my daughter. But she picked out some different ones instead. And so this is the beautiful, beautiful jersey knit from, it's either jersey or double knit from Joann Fabrics. And I just love this tie-dye knit, and it reminds me of those shibori tie-dyes that you see in Japan. I know it's not probably, you know, it's probably digitally printed on, but I just love this print because it reminds me of that shibori style of tie-dye. And then the last thing that I picked up from Joann's is this beautiful gauze, lightweight gauze from Joann's, and it's like, it has like checkerboard. If you look closely, it has some checks, crisscross checks in it. I really thought this was such a unique design, and it was in the clearance section. And I just love this color. Y'all know I love me some teal, turquoise colors, anything in the blue-green family. I just love, and it just reminds me of water and the ocean and the beach. So I just love this. Maybe I'll make a beach cover-up or something with this, but I'm not sure. But I think I got 3 yards of this. and it was on clearance. I got a really good deal. I don't remember the exact price, but if you're interested, go ahead and make sure don't ever skip the clearance section whenever you go in Joann's, because that's how I get a lot of nice fabrics. This is such a pretty fabric. I don't know what I'm gonna make with it. Maybe this top will work for this as well. So maybe this Simplicity 9141 will work well as a top for this fabric as well. I'm not sure, but yeah, I think it would, because it's lightweight and it might work better as a top just because it's a little sheer, a little too sheer for a whole dress. But it's a gorgeous, gorgeous fabric, and I'm just really looking forward to sewing this one up as well. All right, so that is my haul from G Street Fabrics and a little bit from Joann's. Let me know what you think about these fabrics in the comment section below. And if you have any suggestions for other patterns, let me know in the comment section. I love to know, because I always welcome your suggestions, because sometimes I get fabrics and I'm just like, it's pretty, but sometimes I don't know what to sew with it. I know I'm not alone in that way. Anyway, just let me know what you think about these fabrics in the comment section, and if you have suggestions, just let me know. All right, thank you so much for watching, and until next time, take care. Bye.